Welcome to Smart Stock Watch. Today is January 22nd, 2026, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from CSX. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here to discuss CSX's fourth quarter and full year 2025 results.
CSX, a leading transportation company, has just released its earnings report. Let's get into the details. Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. CSX reported a revenue of $3.51 billion for the fourth quarter, which is a slight decrease from last year. John, can you elaborate on this?
Absolutely. The revenue decline of 1% year over year was primarily due to lower merchandise volume and reduced export coal revenue. However, this was partially offset by higher pricing in merchandise and intermodal, an increase in intermodal volume, and higher fuel surcharge revenue.
And what about profitability?
CSX's operating income remained steady at $1.11 billion, but net earnings were $720 million, translating to an EPS of 39 cents. This includes $50 million in expenses related to severance and technology rationalization.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. John, analysts were forecasting an EPS of 42. How did CSX's actual performance compare?
CSX reported an EPS of 39 cents, which is slightly below the forecasted 42 cents. However, when adjusted for certain expenses, the EPS aligns with the forecast at 42 cents. This adjustment reflects the company's efforts to manage costs amidst a challenging demand environment.
So despite the headline miss, the adjusted figures tell a different story?
Exactly. The adjusted EPS meeting the forecast indicates that CSX is effectively navigating through its operational challenges.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. John, let's talk about operational efficiencies. How did CSX perform in this area?
CSX maintained an operating margin of 31.6% for the quarter, slightly down from the adjusted margin of 34.3% last year. The company is focusing on productivity, cost control, and capital discipline, as highlighted by CEO Steve Angel.
And what does the future hold for CSX?
CSX is well-positioned for improved financial performance in 2026. The company is leveraging its strong operational foundation to drive productivity and maintain cost control while continuing to provide reliable service.